Oh my goodness. I don't even know what happened. Welcome everybody. Apparently I've been going live for like 20 seconds. It asked a lot about what I wanted to do with the chat. I didn't even see how to close out of it. If you are if you are new to this channel, uh, you'll probably get used to it because we're learning this together. I could be classified as an older person learning a new thing, and that would be the YouTube channel. Um, my name is Amy, and I am your hope slinger, which just means that I am here to sling hope and healing. And we don't have time nor the inclination to entertain negativity on this channel. We got too much else to do. We got too much else to do. So, what I am going to do is to tell you briefly what we are doing, and I'm hoping that you will join in. It's as simple as that. Not everything is that simple, but today is that simple. And today I'm so excited to share with you what is going on and what happened today because I believe it will be a blessing to you. What we're doing is we are reading one verse for 2 months. We've already done a couple of weeks. So we are now beginning week number 3. Come October 1st, we're landing the plane. We're bringing the thing in. And we are going to go straight in then to our harvest retreat that Hope Slinger Ministries is putting on in October, the 16th through the 19th down in Fort Worth. Go Texas. And so all of you ladies are invited to that if you feel so led after we've spent a little time together. You can always go to my website, amyallmon.com, AMYALLMON.com, and it will give you all of the details. But on to the most important thing and what brings us here together today, not marriage. It is Galatians 6:9, and it reads, "And let us not grow weary while doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart." So much in that one little verse. Raise your hand if you've read it. Raise your hand if you're familiar with it. Raise your hand if you've never heard it before, but it is intriguing. How are we supposed to not grow weary? That's exactly what we're looking at for the next 6 weeks, right? Okay, so we have talked a lot about this not growing weary concept. And today I was given a firsthand example, a real life example of someone who was so inspiring. I don't even know that she is watching these lives here on YouTube. But if she is, and if you're in Arizona or if you're in a surrounding state and you want to go visit her at her business, I'm going to say do it. You will be blessed. You will be thanking me for the rest of your life. Her name is Terry Crowley, and she is amazing. She is a ranch wife. She is a business owner. She is salt of the earth. She is gritty and tough and tender and all the things that the women of the West are. She lives in Arizona, southern Arizona, and on her property, she has opened up the gardens and as a wedding venue. I kid you not when I tell her she wanted to interview me today. And I'm like, I just want to talk about you and what you're doing. She's redoing the whole bunkhouse they have on their little piece of current land where they're living. And she wants to set that up as an Airbnb, like a real working ranch, people. Oh my word, it's genius. And you know what? Things keep happening. Like their bulls keep busting through the fences and they don't have enough water. I mean, it's southern Arizona. Hello. Water is at a premium, right? Raising horses and colts are dying and trucks are breaking down and like you just would not know. You just would not know if you talked to her that there was any of that going on. Now, I am not naive enough to think that Terry is the only one out there who is like that. I know that some of you watching me today have felt everything come against you, it seems like. And it could be that you're tired. And you know what? I'm sure that Terry gets tired. I know for a fact that Jesus got tired. Oh, okay. Now I've stepped on some toes. Okay. Let me explain before you get mad at me. Fully human, fully God. It says that he was tempted in the same ways that we are. He understands everything that we as humans go through. So there you go. So yes, I'm sure Terry gets tired, right? But here's the thing, is that you would not know it. So as she is navigating this time of launching these businesses, having a garden, I mean, Southern Arizona, even having a garden that survives, that is something, okay? But she is just so precious. And I guess I'm sharing this today to be an inspiration to you guys that it's not about perfection. Even though the word tells us, let us not grow weary while doing good. We talked about how growing weary is the key. And maybe we don't have to grow weary. Maybe we can acknowledge weariness, but we don't have to grow in it. There's a big difference. And so as we can look at Terry as the example today, lifting her up, lifting her actions up, I should say, as an example. She doesn't stay in her tiredness. If she needs to take a break, she will. I know this. She has said as much. But what she continues to do is to keep her eyes on the prize. And that is what this verse will go on and tell us. And not just this verse, but other verses as well, that say when you are feeling that weariness, you must remind yourself of why you're doing this. Because there will be people that do not understand it. There will be people that can make you very weary. But we are called to not grow weary in those situations. So here we are. We've looked at the first, it's not even a sentence, the first few phrases. And his word is so powerful, it totally shines. And it totally takes care of any darkness that might ever try to rear its ugly head. Let us not grow weary while doing good. So my question to you, I'm going to leave this to let you ponder it, and we'll discuss it tomorrow. Is perhaps a reason, do you find yourself growing weary of things? Are they good things? Are they things aligned with your purpose, with your identity, with the reason that you're here in the first place? If what you're doing is aligned with those things, they can actually be very life-giving. And any tiredness or weariness that you might feel in doing those good things can be easily remedied by just taking some time to meditate on the true reason why you're doing it. And to think back on the good times, to think back on the blessings, to think back on the promises that you have received, and to stand on those. That is so basic, right? It is so basic. And yet, it is good to be reminded of such things. And that is what I will do on this channel. I will remind you. If you're not here to be encouraged, I don't know why you're showing up. But I know what's going to win out is goodness, decency, respect. At least on this channel, that's what's going to win out. So I hope that you will tell everybody this means nothing to the rest of the world, but the fact that there are 82 of you out there that have subscribed and that are hanging around for this message blesses my heart so much. So I encourage you, tell your friends about it. Tell your family. Would love to hit like 1 million subscribers someday. I'm not even going to limit it, but it's going to be fun watching that journey. It's going to be fun getting to know you folks better. And I hope that that helps. I hope that when you feel like maybe throwing in the towel or that you're just getting weary, take a little minute, take a deep breath, and remind yourself of why you're doing what you're doing. Is it a very temporary thing? Is this very critical to moving forward? Sometimes that can help to clarify. Okay, that's all I had for you today. Looking forward to tomorrow night. We go all week and then we take a break on the weekends. That is the plan at this point. Thank you so much, guys. Remember, be blessed so that you can be a blessing, and we will talk to you tomorrow night. Bye-bye.